Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Uh, like I said, I'm going to try to get my videos up and rolling again, but kind of did something today where I had to drive about 2 hours up north, and beautiful area. I actually got to go back up there hopefully and do some fishing, but if you can see behind us, we're pulling a new to me used boat. And compared to my old bass tracker, this boat is going to give us a ton more room to fish out of, a ton more room for the family, because we like getting on the river. Since I live right near the Mississippi River, we like getting on the river and going beach hopping, and actually camping on the islands is always a good time. But anyway, I wanted to get a brand new boat. I looked at some boats. Didn't want to, if you want to say it, settle for something I really didn't want, because there was a boat that I really wanted. Then I got sold out from underneath me. So then I decided, well, maybe I'll just take the next step down. But figured, yeah, I wouldn't be happy with it. So found a used boat that it's a 2004 Crestliner 1750. It's pretty much everything that we need for a family and we need for fishing. There's a few changes I'm going to do to it. Obviously gonna, since it is used but new to me, I will do a little work on the interior of the boat. It has nice seats, but the glue is let go a little bit, so I'm gonna take it to a interior place and have them reset the seats. Has a 115 horse 4-stroke, so should be plenty of power for us, and big fishing decks, and it's like 90, I think it's 93 or 94 inches wide, so it'd be plenty stable enough and very fishable for the Mississippi River. So, but anyway, yeah, just on our way home from up north, pulling this rig behind us. It does have a trolling motor, everything on there, but I'll probably, if I can find one, because anything marine is hard to find right now, but upgrade the trolling motor to a Terra Nova, or I would like to go with the Ultrex, but they're a little pricey. But anyway, yes, so we will be fishing this year. My old boat's still in the shop getting repaired. My old bass tracker, Pro 17, which is for sale if anybody is interested in it. It'll be running great when I get it back. But anyway, let's get this boat home and kind of give you a little walkthrough. Well, it is cold and windy. It's in the low 40s right now, about 25-mile-per-hour wind, so I'm hoping that this wind calms down a little bit and warms up. But as you can see behind me, we got the new used boat. So what we got here. It's a 2004 Crestliner 1750 Fish Hawk. I just love the way this is set up. Has a Mercury 115 horse 4-stroke on the back. It does have snaps all the way around it for a cover, but the cover was not available because it kind of went bad over the years. But to me, this is a new boat. It's my new used boat. And then, of course, we have our faithful cat, Keto, who loves to hang out in the boat. So I'll be doing some changes on this boat and make it more our own, because I can never leave anything alone. But I was looking at new boats. I was looking at the possibility of a Low and a couple other brands. But hi, Keto. But yeah, the dealer I was working with kind of screwed me in the end. So either way, after looking at this boat and checking it all out, this pretty much has everything we need. Onboard fuel tank, I believe it's a 24-gallon fuel tank. The setup on here, it's set up for 6 passengers, so, or it can hold 6 passengers, but we're going to be doing some changes to this boat. I do love the dual consoles. Say hi, Keto. You're our new boat cat, aren't you? Yes, you are. This cat loves the boat, so anytime, I do have a cover for it, just not one that snaps on, but anytime that we uncover the boat, Keto's like the captain of the boat. He's in there. So let's get inside the boat and show you what all it came with and what all changes I'm going to plan on making. Okay, let's start at the back end here. Tilt and trim, Mercury 4-stroke, 115 horse motor. That should be plenty. Boat will run in the mid 40s. And then on the rear deck here, got the gas cap, of course. This storage locker here is basically just storage, which I'll be putting some rod holders on it because this does have rod holders mounted around different locations of the boat for trolling or just for fishing live bait, such stuff like that. So nice little storage locker here, and then of course you got your storage there that gives you access to the pumps, to the live well pump and to the bilge pump, stuff like that. It does have some new fuel lines and stuff on it. Here's your battery. This is the cranking battery, brand new battery. So it does have a little green circle in there, tells you it's fully charged. So, and underneath the seat, I was hoping there would be storage here, but there's not. So, but the gas tank is underneath there. But what we do plan on doing is taking and getting 2 more of them pedestal mounts like that, and we're going to mount 1 on each side of this rear deck. That way we can have 2 more folding seats for when we take out family and friends, and you know, besides the seat right here, so we can actually have 3 in back, 2 up front, 5 passengers comfortably. We got our fire extinguisher, brand new stereo system in this boat, which doesn't make it float any better, but we can jam the tunes if we want to. Been playing, you know, a lot of varied music and a lot of actually Christian rock and stuff too. So locker right here. This is the rod locker. You got the rod holders and stuff in there right now and the lights, but this can hold up to, I believe, over an 8-foot rod. We can get a good number in there. It's a pretty big locker. So, and as for the rod holders, pretty simple. Just take them, and they are keyed. If I can figure out which way the key is, you just push them in, turn them, and give them a shove, and then open up this top cap, and you can put your rods in there, set the angles, lock them in place so nothing pulls them out. So kind of a neat little deal there. I'm sure they'll come in handy for different things that we do. Let me turn this and pull it back out again. And then on the driver's side, we do have another little locker here, which is a onboard cooler or bait well, whatever you want to use it for. It does not have pumps in there to pump the water in, but it does have a drain, so that would be our cooler for cold drinks and sandwiches. Passenger console. This is one thing I really like. It's going to make passengers more comfortable. Just something to sit behind when we're driving down the river or the lakes. It does have rod savers on both sides, so when my son or whoever else is fishing in back, they can hold their rods down back here, and I can hold mine up front. Okay, driver's seat. One thing I'm going to do is actually lower these seats a little bit, because they, to me, they're just a little too high. But we got our speedometer, our tack, volt gauge, trim gauge, and fuel gauge. We do have a horn, which works, and then all of our switches, dual accessory switches, live well, bilge pump, anchor lights. We do have a outlet here for I'm going to plug in my dual USB charger, and that way we can have extra cameras running. It does have a drink holder and a stereo system. Stereo system does have a USB plug and actually a memory card holder, so I'm assuming if you download music on a memory card, we can listen to it through the stereo, which is kind of a cool little feature. Then obviously your ignition and your tilt and trim and the throttle. So that's it for the driver's console. Now up front, we have another center storage locker. This will be used mainly for tackle. Most of my tackle trays will fit in there just fine, and it'll be easy access when we're fishing. Front deck is huge. Right here's our live well. Pretty big live well. Can hold up to, I believe, a 40-inch fish. So if you get big pike or something like that, we can throw them in there. The divider's not there, but I'm going to see if I can find it online, but I don't plan on fishing any tournaments. I used to fish a lot of tournaments, but no longer do I do them. So, and front seat. Okay, up here, we have storage on this side. So a good storage compartment there, runs all the way through to the other side. Same thing with this one, but on this side, you can see one battery there. It does have dual batteries for a trolling motor, so that's 24 volts. Then you get this side is open here too, basically the same. Got a pedal in there for the trolling motor right now, and the second battery for the trolling motor, which I am going to change that soon. So get them closed up. So we have plenty of storage, plenty of room to keep things. Then up front, they have a little Humminbird 343 fish finder, which will be coming off the boat. That one is going to be a probably my Helix 5 is going up front. Trolling motor, Minn Kota. I believe it's an autopilot, 55-pound thrust. I will be changing that to a, I believe a Tarova or another brand of Minn Kota, to not the Ultrex, because really can't afford the Ultrex, but want to go with something with spot lock and at least 70 pounds of thrust on there. So, but that's the rundown pretty much of the boat. The dual consoles, like I said, are just nice. I really like them. This boat's in really, really good shape, and it runs great. I've yet to have it on the water, but we've ran it, you know, with the hose hooked up and everything works fine. There's the speakers and stuff. So, and let me show you the fish finder I plan on putting on here. Okay, so the fish finder we're going to run on this, at least here at the console, is a Helix 7 by Humminbird. Side imaging, down imaging, full mapping. We will get the fishing hotspots or the Humminbird Wisconsin mapping for this, so we can map any lake or the river with all the wing dams and stuff anytime we want. It does have auto chart, base maps, you know, so there's already maps in there. But I could also network this when I get the new trolling motor on here. The trolling motor that's on here will do, but I want the one with the spot lock and the full GPS capabilities. It'll make a difference. So get that lake master chip in here. We can mark points with the GPS and mark hot spots that we find, and always go to them on another day. So that's what's going on the console of the boat. And then up front, I have a Helix 5 that I received as a gift. That's going to go up front here. Or I might just sell the Helix 5 with the other boat and then get a newer unit for it. But anyway, that's the boat. This thing is 17 feet 2 inches long, deep V. It runs pretty much as shallow as any full-out bass boat, and it is, I think it's 7 feet 6 inches wide at the transom, and which is around 93 inches wide. So plenty of room for stability and for extra people once we get these extra bases mounted on here. And I think we're going to be very happy with it. Like I said, I wanted to get a new boat, but actually finding this boat is going to suit all of our family's needs. It's going to suit all of our fishing needs, and it probably saved me between $15,000 and $20,000 versus a brand new boat. So, you know, the engine does run good, but even if there was a problem with it, I could still put a brand new motor on here and still be under what it would cost for a brand new boat. So, but that's the rig. I do have tilt and trim up front, along with a plug for the trolling motor. They have the trolling motor hardwired right now, which I don't like, so I'm going to rewire that to an actual plug, and I get that 24 volt, you know, 70 or 80 pound trolling motor up front. So, but that's it. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the boat.